what Congress can do or what the government can do?
Yes, I would like to state that I speak from experience. Under President Ramos, this happened, and we used power. Let me tell you what source we used. I helped write the laws. Basically, when they talk about 10%, it is prima facie evidence to catch someone. However, there's another part of the law which we used with Mr. Ramos, and it happened. Remember, Mr. Ramos came in and Wade came in. We caught a lot of people that went down. Right now, let me say how we did it. First of all, to me, this government should act. It is, I even have a sheet here based on the information of Mr. Montemayor. I speak as the chairman of Alliance Agricultura. I was undersecretary of DTI, undersecretary of DA, and the secretary under President Ramos to do all the flagship programs. This was the flagship program. So let me tell you what it is. Today, I have in my hand the numbers of Mr. Montemayor, whom I work closely with. Let me tell you what's happening, all right? What's happening is that the wholesale, you ask the NBI to look at the numbers. I already have the numbers for Mr. Montemayor, right? Let me tell you what it is. The price imported is 38. They should have the regular margin of 5 to 7. I use the average 6 pesos. The retailer should get 4 to 5. He's getting 6. So we have the answer. The price is 49. Why is it correct? Not only is it correct, from my computation of landed price all the way down, incidentally, I headed cement in 6 countries. I'm a cement man, but I was also trained. I had also warrant for arrest for subversion, but I was not a communist. But I've been through this. I'm with the farmers, and it's 49. What is it today? It's 56. I'll tell you why it's 56. I'll tell you who's making the money. I'll tell you who's making the money. It's not the farmers, okay? Using the prices I just got from this fellow here, my friend, okay? He already told you today, all right? He told you today very clearly that the price in NFA dry is it come out to 27.45, correct? And he said at 27.45, it will translate to 48.50. Guess what? That is exactly what I have. I have 49, which is the rounded number of 48.51. So let me tell you what it is, all right? First of all, the 5 to 7 pesos is not being used. That's a lot of money. You know what they're making? They're making 12 pesos. They should be screwed, right? The wholesaler must be screwed, okay? I also have experience with competition commission.
Screwed is parliamentary language.
I'm sorry, they should be punished.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
It is.
right, okay. So instead of 5 to 7 or 6, he's making 12, all right? Now the retailer, instead of making 4 to 5, he's making 6, 1 peso lang. Yang wholesaler ang problema, hindi yung retailer. At kinompute mo yon, 56, voila, 56. That's exactly what we have today. So I'm telling you, I have all the numbers here, and if you tell me you're powerless, you are not powerless, all right? When President Ramos had me do this, even though I was DTI, but I know about this Palenque. I was Mr. Palenque, Mr. Roas, if you guys remember. I was there every day. What we do is this. The poor consumer goes, in some places, there are no price tags. Wherever there's no price tags, you can close them down immediately. You have that power. Because I talked to the mayors and all that. Anybody who does not follow law, you can close them down. I talked to Abalos and all that. Number one, all those with no price tag, catch them immediately. Once you catch them, the word spreads, and the next day, everybody is there. All right? Okay, that's the first one. Once you have that, then you have to have the right price. Now, Mr. Dar is sort of, I don't agree. He gave a price that's totally ridiculous. Why? Because he's in DA. I was in DA. In DA, he just got a number, and I complained to Mr. Duterte. I said, Mr. Duterte, what is Mr. Dar doing? He's doing a price where everything will disappear from the market. And it happened. So what happened? He told Dar to change it, increase by 2 pesos. How can that be? I was in the price council. I know the bottom to the height. His price control was here. Totally ridiculous, right? When he changed it, he made it here. It still didn't work. Why? Because DA and DTI should talk together. This production. They must understand this. And in the law, which I helped write from the executive, it says there that if DA is in charge of rice, you got to do the right thing, all right? So what am I saying? Number one, there are places or no price that they screw the guy, they're screwed. Okay, catch one, the rest will fall. Number two, once you do that, you get the right price. Now they tell me, Ernie, sardines is one thing. Rice is premium, well-milled and all that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You've got to put the price, never mind the rich, never mind. It's the low income. So what price do I want? Every palenque must have all the price tags. I don't give it's 50 for the rich guys, but for the guys, it's 49. 49 is not only my computation from imported, it's also the computation of NFA, magkatugma. magkatugma. They should put it there. Now, once that happens, this will happen. 49. First of all, palengke ka, right? You know, my friends are part of the cartel. I know cartel people. My cousin's part of a big cartel. You'll find that in Caloocan, one price, they're set, there is a cartel. You got to hit the cartel at the palengke. How you do that? Tomorrow, not Christmas, tomorrow, or the next day, or soon. You gave an order, right? You say, first of all, who on earth knows SRP? Nobody knows it, right? Well, I know it. It's 49 bucks. Okay? And before you do that, you call what we did in DTI. You don't talk to some bureaucrat. You talk to the retailer, the middleman, the manufacturer. That's what it. Okay, that's the way to do it. I'm sure it's going to come out like that, but do it first. And then you come in and you say, we're going to implement the price tag, right? Okay. If you recall, price tag, DTI does it. DA does not do it, correct? DA does not do it. I'm the only one in the Philippines who's undersecretary of DTI, NDA, and then office of the president, secretary. I know, right? So what you got to do is do it right, meet them, and say, here's the price. It is exactly 49. They can make it 46.50. Number 2, price tag. No price, you'll get caught. Number 3, every palengke must have price tag. If you have a palengke with 50 at the lowest, you go there. You go there. Most probably, you can trace it from the farmer or the importer and all that. You know, this 49 I have assumes the price of 3 months imported. The unit went down last week. It can be lower, but we must protect the farmer. We must not go where the importers will screw us, correct? We want to help our farmers. So 49 bucks is exactly the computation with a low price. It may have gone down. But if you go lower than that and you give a price that fits the importer, which is too low, you will not screw, but you will harm the farmers. Therefore, for me, hanggang yan ka na lang. Don't go lower than that. Besides, at that price, it's exactly the price where you have everybody make money, where the wholesaler can make is 5 to 7 pesos instead of 12 because they're exploiting us. You go to the retailer, it gets 4 to 5. Tama na 1 peso, you can give it to him. But that's what I want. So if you tell me that you don't have the power, I disagree. Because we did it with Ramos, we can do it today. I'm sure of that. And I'd like to let you know, not only Alliance Agricultura, I'm the coordinator of 3 groups. 1, Alliance Agricultura, small farm folk. I'm an FFF guy before. I told FFF, my friend, keep away from me because we may be different, okay? But we're very close, right? But I want him to be independent. I don't want us to overturn him because we're more, right? 2, I am the coordinator of something called the Philippine Chamber of Food and Agriculture. It has 48 subsectors, malunggay to pork and all that. Each one has champion. 3, I'm with the UPLB Mafia. They call it Coalition for Agriculture. We do that too. So those 3, I'm the coordinator. I'm in touch with all 3. But I'm telling you, my expertise, I was head of Xerox worldwide except Asia. For 8 years, I had the warrant for arrest for subversion. They wouldn't let me come back. But I know when I came back, I went to farming. When I was kicked out because I caught corrupt people in the A, I was kicked out. Instead of kicking out the corrupt guy, they kicked me out. The corrupt guy, they promoted. So I left. I headed cement for 9 years. I'm back in agriculture. And I cannot tell you that I believe what you're doing here is fantastic. For the first time, confidential funds are being looked at. Thank God. Number 2, I believe that what you're doing here, think of the farmers, is fantastic. And there is an abuse right now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So there's no way you can interpret it to intervene in the rice price markets?
I think we mentioned,
7581.
we will look into it, sir. But sa price tag po naman, tama po yung DTI na yung bigas po
Sa inyo.
sa amin. Ang mahalaga lang pong, pero may conditions po kasi yung kung kailan po tayo pwedeng maglagay ng price ceiling.
Yan ang problema eh. Kasi
Yun po yung conditions na yun.
kasi nangyari, yung bawas nangyari sa labas.
Oo, bawas hindi naman paakyat.
Pero Mr. Chair, pero sana tingnan ding maigi. Dahil sobrang-sobra na, Mr. Chair, ang paghihirap ng mga kababayan natin. At ngayon, kahit sinong Pilipino ang tanongin ninyo, walang maniniwala na walang sabwatan, walang sindikato, at walang kartel. Ngayon, Mr. Chair, baka pwede tanungin natin ang mga wholesaler, ang mga retailer, at mga importer kung may alam sila sa sabwatan o kaya sa sindikato o kaya sa kartel. Kung sasabihin nilang wala silang alam, sooner or later malalaman ng quinta committee ito kung meron ba talagang kartel o wala. Pag napatunayan natin meron sa buwatan o kartel na nagaganap, marapat lamang na panagutin natin ang mga taong ito.